What's up, everybody? Miles Masercola. I'm here with Louisville point guard Mikel Brown. Mikel, how are you?
I am doing great. I'm doing great.
Bro, crazy summer. I know your college staff well. How bad did Eli Foy get you in summer one?
The first day had me like, wow, like.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. Like this college lifting is different, strength and conditioning. But yeah, Eli, I've gotten used to it now, so I'm kind of, adjusted to it. But yeah, Eli, he put us to work. So
Yeah,
he put us to work
for sure. And for those at home, the reason we're here at Camp Seros. College guy, obviously. I'm sure you're here to help work, get better, talk to people, make connections, have a good week, and also to just provide some knowledge and have an impact on the younger generation of players coming up, including your younger brother who's here. So, what are you trying to achieve this week here?
Just soak up all the information I can for sure, and also like you said, just give advice to the younger guys that are still in high school on preparing themselves for the next level and what they have to do so when they go into college they know what to do. So
you played Adidas 3SSB 17U all 3 years. I want to give you your flowers. I don't know if anybody's given you your flowers yet on this. Adidas was in a really weird spot before COVID with all the stuff that went on. And now they're getting into a spot where the revitalization is very, very real. You were a huge part of that. You played 17U for 3 years. You were a face of the organization for 3 years. You had, obviously, your experience with Austin's team in Florida. You go with the loaded stuff your 17U year. You were one of the faces that helped revive the Adidas grassroots basketball. So I don't know if you realize that, if that's clicked in you yet, but you're one of the main key figureheads that did that, so you deserve your flowers for that.
Appreciate
I'm
you.
sure you didn't feel that in the moment. You were just playing basketball. But what was that experience like, playing 17U for 3 years, having your name talked about?
I kind of realized it later on. Definitely, playing 17U for 3 straight years. I think, going as a freshman, incoming sophomore, playing 17U when I was that young, I think that kind of helped me prepare and kind of helped me build a stepping stone to, getting to that next level every single year and just hitting different types of levels in my game. And I think that just helped me out a lot, just because I was already adapted to the speed at a young age. Playing with, older guys, physicality, getting used to the physicality part. I think that helped a lot, and I think it just, really made a big impact on my game. And I think it has helped me to where I am now. I've always played up in every single situation, like from middle school all the way up to high school. I'm always trying to play up.
You played up until you literally had to play your age group.
I had to play my age group.
Yeah.
And I think that, that helped, and that helped with my experience on, situational stuff within the game. But other than that, yeah, I think that impact that I had, with 3SSB and, their family, they've always been family.
Yeah.
So, I loved it, and I ain't want to leave.
And now you have a team.
People always talking about, like, why you ain't go play YBL? I mean, why leave to go to a hotel if you have a home in front of you?
Bro,
That's kind of how
couldn't
how
have
I
said
look.
it better myself.
So, I mean, they treated me well for 3 years, and I have a great relationship with them.
And I've talked to your dad from afar. Like, your dad has had such a hand in your development, and I'm sure it's been difficult for him to let go. But he's let you go to a special place.
Yeah.
And with special people. Why do you think Louisville made sense for you and your family and the trust level with Coach Kelsey and his staff?
I think it just made sense just because of the connectivity that they had, not even with just me, but with my family. Like, PK's always texting my dad, like the whole coaching staff, even down to the managers that I go to the gym with when my dad's not there. They're constantly in communication with my father on what I'm doing and what my workouts look like, what's the schedule.
So it allows him to
allow him to be comfortable because he knows what I'm doing up there. He doesn't. He's not like, hey, he's calling me like, hey, what you doing? He already called.
No, he already
trying
knows.
to think about other stuff. Like, I know what you did today, so I'm not even finna mention it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that connectivity and the family part of it, I think, was the biggest thing for me when it came to coming and choosing a school.
I was going to ask you, can you describe that staff's dynamic that they have?
That staff's dynamic is, everything is based off of family and love. Like, love is our biggest word within our program. Like, everything is based off of love. Power the unit. That means everybody stick together. You treat everybody how you would want to be treated.
Never delay gratitude.
Never delay gratitude.
Yep.
Never. He always talks about that. When it's the head guy to PK all the way down to the janitor that I see, cleaning up our stuff.
Thank you.
After us. Like, I'm always trying to say thank you. Like, thank you for, helping us with these, cleaning up everything. Like, it's that family, the family aspect of it, I think just took it over, and I'm like, yeah, this is definitely the place for me. and a place for my family as well.
Yeah, no, for sure. When we talked to your brother earlier, and I said, who do you, obviously your brother's a big-time player. What do you take from him? He mentioned your ability to handle pressure. And I think you've been in a pressure cooker now probably since you walked into high school.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't always easy. I'm sure there were moments where you're like, man, I'm done, like, screw this, like, but you rallied, you found a way to do it, and you found different tactics to manage the pressure. How have you done that?
I just trust my work, to be honest with you. Watch a lot of film. I watch a lot of, obviously, basketball, like NBA, college, and see how the guys in my position handle pressure. And just like I said, it's a lot of film that comes with it, like picking my spots, knowing what type of defenders you're finna go up against every single night.
And I'm sure trial and error, too.
Yeah, it's a lot of trial and error, a lot of it. You're going to make mistakes. This is a mistake. It's not a mistake-free game.
Yeah.
You're going to make mistakes in the game of basketball, so I tend to not dwell on that play, and that's another thing that PK and the staff is really big on, like, hey, we ain't dwelling. It's the next thing. Like, the next thing is the most important thing.
Yep.
If we have practice tomorrow, if we have practice right now, that's the most important thing on our schedule right now. We ain't looking down the road.
Yeah.
We're just going to stay in the moment. So I think that's been big for us and big for my success in terms of, like, hey, like, if you turn the ball over, you miss a shot, like, who cares? It's on to the next possession. And I think I'm starting to, get that now. And I'm trying to teach him, like, hey, like, he's very hard on himself, and that's how I was. And I still am today. I critique myself. Like, I'm very self-critical.
You're your own harshest critic. Yeah.
I am very self-critical.
Yeah.
Like, I always think, like, I'll probably make a shot and be like, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that shot at all.
It rattled in. Why?
Yeah, it rattled in. Like, no, that one was supposed to go out.
In reality, you should be like, hey, I made that.
Yeah.
Pat on the back, let's get another one. Yeah.
So I think I'm trying to teach my brother that, like, hey, like, it's good to be, hard on yourself, but at the same time, you can't be hard on yourself, then you have my dad cussing you out from the sidelines. That can't happen.
You got to find a counterbalance.
You got to find a counterbalance to it. So I think I've been trying to help him, and I've been talking to him on the phone. He'll text me and ask questions and stuff like that.
24 hours with one individual, who would it be?
Kobe Bryant.
Why?
He like I think Bryson said it the best. Like, his mentality, like, picking his brain on a lot of things. Asking him about certain situations, but also, like, off the court, how he carries himself. He's a professional at what he does, and obviously the hardest working basketball player ever, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I think just taking pointers away from him, asking him a lot of questions, and I think like he said, his knowledge is out of this world just because he put so much into this game. I think I could take a lot of stuff away from him.
Definitely. You played a year in OTE. It's a different beast in a lot of different ways. I'm sure there were ups and downs, but what did you gain from that experience, and how did that help make you a better player in person?
Just competing against the highest level every single day. Like, I think that group that we had that year was really special, very, very special.
Every team had
horses. Had somebody that had a lot of people that was really good. So I think just competing with them every single day, obviously in practice, like my team, I think our Cold Hard team, we had the deepest team, but we just didn't. I think we underachieved.
Couldn't put it all together.
We couldn't put it all together, but also injuries down the stretch. But I think, like, going against them in practice every single day helped me a lot. Like, we had guys that played professional, like the two Brazilians that was on our team. Nate on RWE, Santos in college now. Like, there's a lot of people that is going in the right direction now. And I think, going against them every single day that year kind of helped me and kind of prepared me for that next step in the game.
Definitely. What's the craziest thing you've ever had a hater say to you, online or in person?
I don't tend to, like, look in that stuff, but I definitely use it as motivation. I probably hear some things, but I'm like, okay, like, this just add another wood to the fire. So I think that's what I love it, just because it keeps me going and it keeps me motivated. So I think it's great. And I think, like, that comes with you, being good. Like, I think Joe Mazzulla said it best when Jason Tatum had to deal with some stuff, like hate and stuff like that. And Joe Mazzulla said he gets to. You get to deal with it. That's your expectation. Like, the expectations are very high for you. And I think that meant a lot. One
of the last things is, like, being at Louisville with the direction of the program, the revival is what everybody talks about. They had a really good year last year. Their intention was to try to win a national championship, and they fell short. I know they were excited about what they achieved, but disappointed with what they didn't. How excited are you now in year 2 with a real group of horses around you to have a real chance? How excited are you for that opportunity?
I'm extremely excited, just because I think, it kind of surprised me, like, hey, like, I expected the hype, but, like, everybody in the city,
top 5.
like, is talking about us. Like I was going home the other day, and the dudes that work on the jet bridge talking about have a safe flight, Michael. I'm like, how y'all know me?
They know you, bro.
Like how y'all know me? Like,
and
I'm
just
thinking,
wait till you start playing, bro.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, the love in the city is great, and I think, you know, coming into this season, like coming into the preseason, like everybody can't wait to get back to the crib. Like when we left, everybody left. I'm
You're ready to go home?
I'm ready to get to work. And we play Kansas on an exhibition game.
Yeah.
So we will be seeing Bryson Tiller on the 24th.
Oh yeah.
At the crib. So we're gonna get it started.
That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
Mikel Brown, thank you for the time, bro.
Thank you.
Absolutely, always.